What's up, y'all? It's Kendrick, aka Pastor Chug Rock, with a video. On this video, I would like to talk about how every so called black couple should have a homemade wedding ceremony if they want a wedding to get married. Yes, this will save a lot of trouble in everything, I believe. And I don't see nowhere in the scriptures in the Bible where it says that a person should get married in a Christian church, in a church temple. Nowhere in the Bible where it says that people was getting married in temples anyway. So y'all best interest is to make your homemade wedding ceremony. I believe every so-called black person, if they want to have a wedding for each other, that's a couple, they should have a homemade wedding ceremony set up on a particular day. So that is what it is, man. Or maybe get a pastor to pronounce them husband and wife, man. So and do it like that without signing a marriage ceremony license and stuff like that, man. Stop making these contracts, man, with the devil, and make contracts with yourselves by pronouncing yourselves husband and wives, man. So, man, I believe this would be a good idea for so-called black people if they would just take heed to this message, man, and not get into no wedding ceremonies, man. Cause a lot of so-called black people, they buy all this money for no reason, and that they get married by the government by signing these wedding ceremony contracts from the devil, and that's why they don't last long. They be getting divorced. A lot of so-called black couples be getting divorced. Their marriage don't last that long, and stuff like that, man. So y'all so-called black people, y'all really need to think about this, man. This will save a lot of trouble, man. So you won't have to waste all that money. You don't have to do all that, man. You might have to spend money on your own wedding, but I don't believe it'll be as much as money that you will pay for a wedding that's set up um, in a church or something. So, um, man, to me, a wedding's supposed to be for free. Matter of fact, I'm gonna say a wedding's supposed to be for free. You don't have to pay to be with somebody, man. There's nowhere in the Bible where it say you have to pay to be in a wedding to get with somebody, man. There's nowhere in the scriptures, man. There's nowhere in the Holy Bible. That ain't biblical. I haven't read that nowhere, man. So, a man and a woman marriage should be for free, man. Man and a woman marriage ceremony should be for free. They shouldn't look for to pay nobody to do nothing, man. They should have their own stuff, man, lined up, man. So all so-called black couples should have their own weddings, who wanna have their own marriage ceremonies, man. So it is what it is, man. If I decide to have a wedding, and my wife or me want to have a wedding ceremony, we gonna have that at the house, man. We gonna have a homemade wedding ceremony, man. Period, man. Or it probably be set up at the park or something, but it ain't gonna be set up um, in no church building or nothing like that, man. And we ain't gonna make no agreement with the devil, with the country, with the government, to and all that kind of stuff. Just because you get benefits from a marriage and stuff like that, man. Ain't no good. I don't believe there's no good in that, man. I believe that's why a lot of divorces be taking place, man. I believe it's a curse, man. The spirit of getting married by having sign a wedding contract. I believe it's a curse, man. When you after you sign it, after you have made their wedding and said all that, bought all that stuff, and signed that contract with their ring and all that kind of stuff for y'all. I believe that's when you mess up, and that's when the curse come about. And man. So I believe it's a blessing in homemade weddings, man, if it's done the right way. I ain't talking about no unrighteous couple, no worldly couple. This is for only the righteous couples, man. Forget y'all unholy couples, man. Y'all ain't supposed to be together. Heavenly Father made holy matrimony from the very beginning, man. He meant for Adam and Eve to be a holy couple. So it is what it is, man. He made the first man and woman in general to be a holy couple, bro. He ain't meant for no anybody to be in a relationship and get married and be together forever, man. He don't want no sinners to be in a relationship and have sex together, man. He only want a righteous man and a righteous woman to come together and meet each other, date, and have a wedding and stuff like that. A homemade wedding for each other and stuff like that. Not no worldly couple. He wants spiritual couples only to fall into that category, man. He want only spiritual couples to do that. Period. That's how the All High God is, because He is a holy God. He's holy. So if He holy, why in the hell would He allow? Why the hell would He accept an unholy union and bless that unholy union to stay together forever? That's why, and that's why the reason why y'all people be getting divorced, man. Because y'all don't even be worshiping the All High God. Y'all just be a worldly couple. The Heavenly Father never intended y'all for y'all to be married. Satan just set that up, man. It be Satan the one that be setting these marriages up. That's why they don't last long. See, Satan can set up a marriage as well as the All High God. The All High God, the All High God was setting up wedding ceremonies for people to be getting married, and it's also Satan who set up couples, be setting up couples to in this modern era to get married. That's why there be a lot of divorce, because the couple don't even be righteous from the get go. So it ain't gonna last, man. When an unrighteous couple pair up, it ain't gonna last, because they not righteous. They not in the All High God's kingdom of righteousness. They ain't gonna be in the All High God's kingdom of righteousness. That's why you see a lot of divorce of the so-called black community, so-called black community. That's why I be a lot of people breaking up in a relationship, so-called boyfriend or girlfriend, which is the same thing as husband and wife, which is husband and wife. It's just that they didn't have no wedding ceremony. They making the covenant by having sex together. You see it in a couple that ain't had no wedding ceremony. You see it in so-called girlfriend and boyfriend relationships, which is the same thing. So one of them just ain't had no wedding ceremony. That's all that is. But man, it's all the same. You'll see it in there, man. That's why these husband and wives be breaking up. These couples be breaking up because they don't be righteous. These relations, these bonds be coming from Satan. It's that Satan got a couple out here, and the All High God got a couple out here. Period. So every relationship, every couples do not come from the All High God. The All High God ain't set up all these couples, man. Satan set up that, man. That's why it even says that in the Bible. He even says that whatever He put together, let no man put asunder. Let no man put under. So if the All High God say, if it's, it says in His Word that whatever the All High God put together, no man can break apart, right? So that's the case. So when that's the case, something ain't right, man. And when people be saying that, oh, we was meant to be together, but we some kind of way we broke up. Nah, y'all broke up because they broke up because they went in the All High God's plan. Y'all weren't righteous. The Lord ordained a righteous couple to come together. If a righteous man and a righteous woman meet each other and they decide to date and get to know each other, and they figure they find out they the right ones for each other, then they supposed to have a wedding ceremony set up, and they supposed to be together forever. Period. Not the other way around. An unrighteous man and an unrighteous woman that come together, they gonna be torn apart. Satan can easily put them together and split them apart just like that, with a twinkling of a finger, a snap of a finger. So, man, pay attention to what y'all doing, man. Look in the mirror before you get in a relationship. Y'all need to clean yourselves up, because Heavenly Father ain't gonna bless nothing that's wicked, that's cursed, man. He ain't gonna bless nothing from the devil. Period. He from day one he ordained a righteous man to be with a righteous woman. You think he gonna change? No. He's the same God yesterday and today and forevermore. He always the same God, man. Ain't nothing changed about the Heavenly Father. Ain't nothing changed about His Word. His Word stands. His Word, man. If we didn't have the Bible, His Word will still be in existence. It's just that it ain't on paper. Period. So every law that you see in that Bible, if it wasn't in it existing on paper, if didn't nobody know about it, it still would exist. Right? Right or wrong? I know I'm right. So with that being said, man, y'all so-called black couples out there, man, make sure y'all getting married, getting in have a wedding ceremony the right way. Stop signing a deal with these devils, man. Let them get your money and stuff like that, man. Stop signing these contracts with the devil. Weddings, man. These weddings are satanic anyway. They promote homosexual, and the government promote homosexual marriage in these churches. They promote homosexual marriages, lesbian marriages, you name it, man. But they don't want to promote polygyny marriage for a man to have multiple wives. That's messed up, man. They might as well do that, man. They might as well do that. Have you ever asked yourself that? Why, if they pass a law to have a homosexual man or a lesbian marriage, why they can't have a polygamy marriage, man? That don't make no sense. They might as well have that, man. And even if they did, man, it still ain't right, man. A man shouldn't be with a man, a woman shouldn't be with a woman. So they should take that down. If anything, they should take them two laws down. That should be against the law for a man to be with a man and a woman to be a woman. This world is backwards, man. What law they should promote, they don't promote it, man. According to the All High God, they're against. This world is against. The government is against the Heavenly Father's laws, man. It's satanic, man. It don't stand by the principles, the laws of the All High God, man. The commandments, man. They break the commandments, man. The devil. So that's why that's another reason why you should not have a wedding ceremony in a church, man, by the government, man, because they not holy, man. These wicked churches are not holy. They allow gays, faggots into the church, man. So y'all shouldn't be in no covenant with the devil, man. Base y'all in the covenant with the devil, man. So get into the covenant from the All High God. Do it the right way, man, like He wants you to do it. He don't want you to do it by signing your name on a dotted line on these contracts, man, on these wedding license contracts, man, Forget these wedding lights and contracts. Burn that up, man. Throw that away. Throw it in the garbage can, man. Where it belong. It don't belong in your sight, man. It don't belong in the so-called black man's and a black woman's sight, man. That's a couple, man. That's unholy, man. Y'all thinking it's a holy uh thing to do, man, to get married by the system of this world when it's not, man. The holy thing would be is you uh being in agreement with the all high God, and you being together forever to death do us part. You send your own wedding ceremony up to be together if you want that, and all that kind of stuff. But this other stuff, this it ain't right, man. It's not right, man. I wouldn't tell no man or woman to do this, man. Period, man. We all been bamboozled, man. I've been tricked, man, to thinking I have to go to a wedding and have you don't even have to have a wedding to be wedding ceremony to be married anywhere. You can just um if you want, man, if your woman is a virgin, you just find her a virgin. Maybe she not a virgin. If y'all just, man, um make an agreement to be together, making a covenant with each other, to be together forever, to death do us part, then the Heavenly Father will hear that. As long as y'all keeping the commandments, you following the laws and commandments, you spiritual, you in your word, and he in your she in her word, then I don't see anything wrong with that, man. It's not a sin to do that, man. It's not a sin to just be in a relationship. It's so-called girlfriend and boyfriend, which is husband and wife, man. Husband and wife and girlfriend and boyfriend. Girlfriend and boyfriend and husband and wife, man. I don't care what nobody say, man. It's not fornication. If y'all just have a house together, stay in a house together, have children, raise y'all children up the right way, that's not fornication. Actually, y'all husband and wife, because y'all taking on a. If you're a man, if you're the head of the house, and you have a woman that live with you, and it's your house, and it's supposed to be your house, you supposed to run it's supposed to be in your name, and or well, it's supposed to be in your name, not the woman name. And if y'all stand together, y'all supposed to have children, and you supposed to take on a role as a husband, and she supposed to take on a role as a wife and raise y'all children up the right way, man. That's husband and wife. Those who practice the role of a husband and wife is husband and wife. Not just because you had a wedding ceremony and y'all pronounced that by some preacher. He just a man. How can he pronounce y'all husband and wife when he a man? I believe the Heavenly Father knows who's dead and who's not, man. And the preacher, he's just a man just like you, man, men out there. So it's better for you to find a virgin, but it really don't matter, especially in today's times, man, when a lot of women is getting their virginity broke, man. If that woman is a righteous woman already, you can get with that woman. You can move her in the house with you. Y'all can have children, and she can take on a role as a wife. You can take on a role as a husband. A man and a woman is only husband and wife when they take on a husband and wife. Period. A girlfriend and a boyfriend is taking on taking in the spirit of a husband and a wife, because they doing what a husband and wife does: sleep, having sex together, having children, and raising their children up, man, and caring for each other, and wherever they go, and being with each other 24/7 wherever they go. So that's taking on the role as husband and wife. A husband and wife take on roles, man. A husband and wife ain't just a husband and wife just because they had a wedding ceremony, man. That's a lie from the devil. That is a straight lie from the devil, man. Period. I don't know who made that up, but a man and a woman is a husband and wife only when they put a couple as a husband and wife when they take on a role as a husband and wife. Period. So don't be signing no wedding certificates, man, contracts by the government. No, man, y'all don't have to do that, man. It's unnecessary. Have your own homemade wedding ceremony set up, man, and schedule it somewhere or at your house, man. Do it the right way, the righteous way, man. All this other stuff ain't biblical. Period, man. It's not biblical at all. So with that being said, man, I'm gonna have to wrap it up, man. Y'all have a good day or a good night, depending on when you're looking at this message, man. So with that being said, you should know the truth, and the truth will set you free. Peace be unto the righteous out there that's living holy throughout the earth, man. Peace.